Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into one of the most iconic and terrifying films ever made, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Many people believe this gruesome story is a true account of a real-life crime. So, is it? Let's separate the chilling facts from the bone-chilling fiction. The film's opening narration claims it, an account of the tragedy which befell a group of 5 youths. This marketing was brilliant, making audiences believe they were watching a true story. The reality, however, is a bit more complicated. There was no real-life Sawyer family, and no one was ever actually chased through the Texas countryside by a chainsaw-wielding maniac named Leatherface. The film's plot is entirely fictional. So where did this terrifying idea come from? The truth is, the film was inspired by real-life events, but not in the way you might think. Director Tobe Hooper has said the primary inspiration for the character of Leatherface came from a notorious Wisconsin killer named Ed Gein. Now, Gein was a deeply disturbed individual, but he didn't use a chainsaw. He was what's known as a ghoul, or a grave robber. After his mother's death in 1945, Gein's isolation intensified. He began robbing graves to collect female bodies, using their remains to create horrifying household items and clothing. He made bowls from skulls, chair seats from human skin, and even a suit made from the skin of women. When authorities finally searched his farmhouse in 1957, they discovered a house of horrors that shocked the nation. While he was only convicted of 2 murders, the grotesque discoveries at his property were the real story. The connection to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre is thematic, not literal. The idea of a secluded rural family engaging in horrific acts, the desecration of bodies, and the creation of masks and furniture from human remains. These are all elements drawn from the real case of Ed Gein. But Gein acted alone. He wasn't part of a cannibalistic family, and again, there was no chainsaw. The idea for the chainsaw itself came to Tobe Hooper in a moment of frustration. He was stuck in a crowded hardware store during the holiday rush, and imagined a way to cut through the crowd. A chainsaw display caught his eye, and the iconic weapon for his movie villain was born. It was a stroke of creative genius, not something pulled from a police report. So, while the Texas Chainsaw Massacre is not a true story, its power comes from being rooted in the very real and very disturbing case of Ed Gein. It masterfully blends a kernel of truth with masterful horror filmmaking to create a nightmare that feels like it could be real. That's what makes it so terrifying. Even decades later, the film plays on our deepest fears of the unknown horrors that might be lurking just off the beaten path. Thanks for watching, everyone. It's fascinating how truth can inspire such incredible fiction, isn't it? If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe for more content and ring the notification bell. Let me know in the comments what other movie myths you want me to explore. Until next time, stay safe out there.